How I chased my husband out of the house and sent him outside in the cold. That's what you're told. If you have just clicked on this video right now, I know you saw the statement and the title. That is why you're here, to know exactly how can she send her husband out of the house and pushed him under the cold. This is what he had made people to believe, that I chased him out of the house and pushed him outside in the cold. This whole thing is a puzzle. And if you're here, that means you might have watched the rest of the videos before this one. That's when you will get to know the story. After we went to courts and we had to wait for the court's decision, I came back. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. My fear was not even about the house. My fear was not even about losing the house. My fear was not even about being asked to get out of the house. My fear was losing my children to him. Because we are told, and I was told, that the children are the owners of the house. Since the house is on rented level, our children are the owners of the house, that we are not responsible for the house. We are not the owners of the house. We are only responsible for the children, and wherever the children is, the rightful parents that they think is in a better position to take care of that child, of the children, will be the one to be assigned to the children. So it was never because of the house. I was scared about my children. I was scared of losing them because he had brought so many evidences, like I explained in the previous video. He had brought so many evidences against me. After we waited for 2 weeks, like the court told us, we received a message, a letter, that the court thinks that I should be the one to take care of the children. For that reason, he was asked to leave the house, and I was asked to stay with the children. I became scared. I became very worried. I thought of solutions. I remember vividly when he came and told me, "Congratulations, you have been asked to stay in the house," and I was asked to leave. We were in the kitchen. I was in the kitchen when I told him. I turned to him. I said, "Papa Kosi, even though we had gone to courts, even though things were in this level, nothing is spoiled yet. Because the last time I also asked my lawyer if our coming to court determines that everything is no more amendable. My lawyer said that, no, you guys can still amend things. This is just a step of hearing you people and looking for a way to solve the solution to the issue, the conflict where your children are. So the court is now considering, first of all, the comfort of the children. So you both can still decide if you guys want to come back together or if you guys want to work on your relationship. Then the court will give you guys time and look for help for you both." So I told him that, "Papa Kosi," and thank God that the decision came, I think the decision came either end of February, and in March, the decision came the same week that it was called, lockdown was called off, that the lockdown started in Netherlands. So I told him that even though we had gone to court, that he doesn't really need to leave the house. I said, thank God. I said to him, Ofcourse I, we have gone to court. Nothing have spoiled yet. Everything is in you. Everything is on you. Whatever you want in this marriage, however you want it, I have decided to leave everything for you, however you want it done. I now told him that he doesn't need to get out of the house, that thank God there is a lockdown. And before that time, he was already looking for, like I said in the first video, he was looking for how to get out of the house. His intentions were really to leave the children for me and then move on. His intentions were to look for any house and then get out of the house without taking responsibility. And I was telling him, no, you cannot do it like that, because he was like, I will leave the children and then I can see them whenever I want to see them. And I said, no, even if, and I said, no, even if you want a divorce, we have to take it the right process so that we will know how to run things according to the children. I didn't know that this man, these are his intentions. His intentions, it's not like I didn't know. He has been saying it the way he like want to leave and then want to go and then leave me and the children. But when I was not insisting that we have to do it in a rightful way, he was now looking for a way to probably take the children away from me and then push me out. Probably it will benefit him that way. So I told him that you don't have to leave the house. You just need to relax, because thank God there is lockdown. Let us see how things is going to go. It all depends on you if you want this marriage. As of then, I have decided to like leave him to know what he wants to do. I do not believe that the two of us as an adult, that our parents need to help work our marriage. Because you know why? Our parents are in Africa and his family is in Africa. People are going to be complaining. They also have their own issues. People are going to be complaining. And my husband is the kind of person that if you're judging case and if it's not favorable to him, then you're not judging that case right. So I had expected him to know what is right in this marriage and do it. So it's no longer time that we need parents or all those things, because they will always advise, but it will still go on. So what was the essence of stressing people, especially my mom? The woman will cry, she will beg, she will talk, you know. At a point, because he bought their mind already, at a point, I told him, stop stressing my mom. I said, stop stressing my mother. Stop stressing my parents. Everything you will call them and complain and lie and make them feel like, say, I am doing anything wrong to you. But you're stressing that woman. My mother will cry. My mother will sting, say, we know the person I know will come out for marriage. This, that. I said, but you're stressing them. Do the right thing. So when I asked him to not leave, he was in the house. Sometimes he will be making calls and be threatening, talking that in this house, you know, he will be making all sort of threatening statements. One day, I remember I met somebody and I said, I'm scared, because it was on a Sunday that he came back and he was making statements. And you know that I went to the bathroom to take a shower. I saw this, there's one sharp object. One sharp object that they used to cut something. It's like a blade. You push it and then the thing will come out long. So I saw it under our cast. Normally it's not normally there. I became scared because he's somebody who can behave aggressively without thinking. You get? So when I saw that thing, I now went out with one of my friends to tell her that I went out to play with the children. When we got there, we saw one of my friends, one of my daughter's mother friend, where they're also playing outside there. So I was telling her, look at what is happening and look at what I saw. Based on that, she also know about when he broke the door where the children were sleeping. She asked me to let us go to her house. I went because I had my car that day. So I went with the woman with my children. We went to one other playground. After that, we went to her house to eat. So she was telling me I was draining. I was going. So she told me that I can stay in her house. And from there, you know, we started talking, you know, like if you're scared and all that, because who knows. And then I felt like going to that. People will call this safe people, you know, to go to them to see if they can do anything for me and render another option for me. When I went to that place, I told him that I was not coming home. I didn't come home that day. I said, I'm not coming home with the children. He didn't ask me anything. He said, bring the car to me. He didn't ask me what about my children. He didn't ask me bring my children back. He said, bring the car to me. I said, no, I'm not bringing the car because we need the car. The next day again, he did not even ask me, can you bring my children to me or anything. The next thing again, he asked me, bring the car. I need that car. Then later on, I went to these safe people. I told them the whole situation, and that day I couldn't come back. They couldn't send me back to the house, but they took me to where they normally keep women who are having some problem in their home. So after they asked me everything, I explained to them that I feel threatened and I don't feel safe based on what is going on with him. I said I don't feel, because look at the statements he made. I said if people can give me shelter, I don't mind even if any small space with my children, that I'll be comfortable with these children. So the people, based on, there are so many people who also need house, and they have seen that we have gone through the court, so they feel like the court's decision should be the one to stand. Where it was easier for them. The issue was made easier for them because they feel like, yeah, you have already gone to court and the court said that you should stay in the house. So the case is finalized. He had to leave the house. So when they came the next day to ask him what happened, that I came to their office and what happened, he was like that I'm lying, that I'm a liar, that that he's ready to go away from the house, that he's not threatening me, he's not making any trouble, that I'm the one trying to lie against him and all that. So the people, they called me. I was crying, I was begging them. They called me that I should come home. Even they brought a suggestion that the two of us, in order to avoid conflict until lockdown is over and then he leaves the house, that we need to be staying. So they asked me to come back to the house, and then they said that we can, to avoid conflict, that we should be sharing the time, that this week he have to be in the house, and then the next week I have to be in the house. Okay, no. This was an incident of me going out of the house, and when the threatening were coming, yes, when this incident happened was before the court result came. Before the court result came, this is when me leaving the house, because he was so aggressive that period, every moment threatening me, like, so I was scared. Then we had to wait until the court decides, okay? But after the court decides, I now told him that everything is in your hands, even though we have gone to court, and it's not in your own hands. I told him that he doesn't have to leave the house, he doesn't have to rush out of the house, he just has to take his time. My whole intention was to see if this man was now willing to see that if he is not careful, he is going to lose this marriage. That was the intention. When I told him that, to say, you can take your time without leaving the house, to know that I don't have to push you out of the house. They have given the decision. It is still on us to choose if we want this marriage. My intention was to see whether he is willing to turn a new leaf, whether he is willing to make things work out for us, whether he is willing to start all over again. So we started staying. I started because our house was such in a horrible state. I started looking for a way to fix the house. I started looking for a way to remove the things in the house. As of this time was happening, he was not staying in our bedroom again. Like I mentioned in my in the other videos, he was not staying in our bedroom again. He moved his things from our bedroom. He moved his things from our wardrobe. He stopped sleeping in our bedroom. So as of that time, I was trying to, because our house was in a horrible state. I don't know, rats dig holes in under the floor. Everywhere were rats, rat shits, rat children. The house was in a very, very messed up state. to the extent that it was affecting my children. They were not comfortable. They were not happy. They want to visit other children. When they go, they will always complain about our house. So I also talked about how when I made the children's room. So I was now busy doing all those things. In the parlor where he used to sleep then, we started with the parlor by changing the floor. We have to pull off that floor to fill in all those holes where the rats were coming in from. And the laminate that we were using is already very old and was peeling. It's no longer good. And then because it's not good quality, so it was no longer good. So I was removing all those things, both the floor and the curtain. They were painting. We removed all the wallpapers and all that. You guys saw in the video when I was at my living room makeover. So do you know that when we were doing all those things, because the floor has been removed, the curtains, everything has been removed. He was asking me, why did I remove everything that I know that is in this parlor that he sleeps? I said, even though you sleep in the parlor, am I not supposed to, if we want to make do things, are we not supposed to do the work that is going on? Should I not say, because you're sleeping in the parlor, we should not do the work again in the parlor? I said, by number one, I didn't chase you away from our bedroom. Our bedroom is open for you to sleep. I said, even if you don't want to sleep in our bedroom again, the children's room we have there, as of that time, I never made their room. The children's room is a staple bed, one person's bed. You can sleep there in the one person's bed, even if you don't want to sleep in our room. I say again, even if you don't want to sleep in the children's room, we have another room. So I told him, even if you don't want to sleep in the children's room, we still have another room where you can sleep, which is empty. I removed things that was in that room. I removed the cupboards that were in that room. I removed everything that was in that room. So I cleaned it, we painted it, I put on new carpet. I said, even if you don't want to sleep in our room, you don't want to sleep in the children's room, you can sleep there. The only thing you need to do is to bring the thing you used to sleep downstairs to that room. I said, and the way I asked, I said, Papa Kosi, nobody pursue you for our bedroom. That's how I answered him. I said, Papa Kosi, nobody pursue you from our bedroom. Nobody also pursue you from sleeping in our children's room. We also have extra rooms. So if we are walking downstairs, that means you have to make use of the other alternatives ready for the house. I don't know what's in the chase you. As of that time, I didn't realize the reason why my husband or my ex-husband, I didn't realize the reason why he don't want to come upstairs. As of then, I didn't realize what was going on, why he didn't want to, because he had already removed himself totally from the marriage. He had already started saying that we are divorced even before we went to court. He had already started removing he removed his things in September 2019. That's when he removed his things from our house. Meanwhile, we went to court in February. Do you get it? So I didn't realize. So, but even when I said that, I thought maybe he was going to listen. But you know what? He finds something, used one thing to cover the window, the curtain. He was now hanging the curtain back. He hung the curtain back. Still slept on the floor, or in the parlor with the mattress where the house, where the tiles have been, the laminate has been removed. Like, he would not come upstairs. He didn't come to sleep in our bedroom. Do you understand? I kept quiet. So, one day, we just did, I still manage, I still do things, I still arrange. Like, I was looking for, I was preparing us like we can start up a new life. I removed everything because we were living in a very messy and negative-filled home. Our home was full of negativity. Our chairs was broken. The cupboards were broken. Cupboards that I bought since I came into this country. Even though it was even second-handed, It was broken. Our chairs were broken. Even this dining stool, the chair, everything was rotten. Our bathroom was broken. So many things, my people. How did the kitchen? I don't even want to talk kitchen home because kitchen home was horrible. But God gave me the favor and gave me a kitchen cup set. Somebody bought a house and they wanted to break the kitchen and make it connect the kitchen and the parlor, and they put the kitchen unit complete, like the kitchen, but everything, dishwasher, microwave, fridge, everything. You know, like how kitchen set. I'll put the picture here. I also put the link so that you guys will see how the kitchen was before. This person gave out this kitchen to me, and I went and picked it. The man that was helping me to fix things that time fixed the kitchen. It was a miracle. I was given this mindset. I was even the time I was going for the kitchen. You guys should listen to this. That time I was already, cleaning the parlor, and we were doing that, and the man have already told me we can, see how we can remove things, fill up the places that the rights are coming in from the kitchen, paint it, remove wallpaper, like to give it a new this thing. But the kitchen unit that was there wasn't something that I really liked. It made my kitchen so small. Everywhere was all clusters, So the man was not telling me that if like say I get money, so if I better make a buy kitchen put so that everything go just there nature. But I don't get the money. But with faith, I was just checking on the sites where we used to buy second-handed things, and that's how I saw that very kitchen. I told my husband I was so happy. Even when I went for the appointment, I came back, I said to him, I brought wine, we were outside and we were drinking wine. So I was telling him now, say, see kitchen when I go see. Say, make you see now free. I said, can you see this? I said, now free. He said, I said, yes. Now free. Now then this man go help me to remove this kitchen way there for here so that he go help me mount time. If the man come, I go ask him whether he go fit mount time. Because though I send the picture to the man, I say, can you mount this thing? The man say yes. I say okay. I tell him, say I don't go see the kitchen. Say now free. Oh, men has done the drink. Starts with the drink, night in phone ring. Meanwhile, there's this girl. I don't know if I have said it in the other video where they said the girl always. My husband, they send money. I go receive alert say they send money because of the app where they use, and they get the alert. And I receive the alert say they send money to this particular name where I don't know the name. I don't know who the person will be. But I know what ask her. I know they rush into things and they keep quiet until when God wants to let me know what is going on, God will let me know what was going on. How come they wonder, say, who will be this Onyeka? Who will be this Onyekachi? Who will be this person? I keep quiet. I kept quiet. So I know say he they send boss, he go say this in with this person go talk. This guy go call him, this lady go call him. They go talk. They go they talk, the motor go come this day, he go send boss, he go send to the girl. The boss go come so day, have you called Onyeka? I see that this person where they talk to, they talk also with their own family. I don't know who the person be. I kept quiet. I no talk. But there was a day when he's done for a lie down for parlor. Person call him for phone. Me a day for the dining table. So the lady call him. He picked the call. When a man and a woman they talk certain kind of talk, you go no now. Unless the only person will be Olodo, now you no go catch. So in with the girl they talk, then my daughter, because the girl call him for video call. My daughter come they ask and they look the person because they say, Papa, who is this? Papa, who is this? They answer my daughter. Because if you talk say na uncle. Because if you say na uncle na man. So if you answer my daughter. But my daughter don't ask and say okay, cause I said the girl okay, cause wait, no, he said okay, make I call you back now. He said make I call you back. So when he said make I call you back, he called end the phone. The girl come they call back, he no gree pick him again. So that one can't go. I want you to remember this very statement. So I did here when they make that statement. Me I already know say now woman he they talk with, but one answer my daughter. I not talk anything, I kept quiet. So that day when I go bring that very table, when I go see that very kitchen, I come the gist and say, see. Would they drink the wine? Now the girl come begin the somebody come the call. When the girl come the call, I was in a very free, very happy because I was already positive that we are going to make a new life. We're going to start over again. We have gone to court. Court has said he should leave the house. I wanted him to know that this is the edge of us losing this marriage if he didn't make any amends. Then the call come. When the call came, in with the person come they talk. Me I dey drink my wine. They ask him question. He say we are drinking wine. The girl ask him question. He be like say he tell and say it be like I just the guess and what he tell her. Maybe tell and say this one now when they drink wine now if na finish now na go enjoy on herself now because he had already told the girl that we have separated. We have divorced. I don't know the excuse where he give and we make the girl not say we still there for the same house, but he tell him say I've been ex already. Tell her say I've been ex already, okay? So when the girl come ask him that question, he get what question when the girl ask him, he come the laugh. He come the laugh. You know the kind of laugh. Me, I kept quiet. The girl go sleep outside the place, go come still laugh again. You know well. Then the girl come ask him. Now he come tell and say, "Oh, make I call you back. I bet make I call you back." Now he want to off the phone. Now me come rush the phone from her. As I rush the phone from him, he need to see how this man dive me with that phone. I rush the phone. Now I see say now a woman where we are only Brazil. Now they talk to her. She wear only bra, lie down for bed. They talk to her. When he come rush the phone, he come to me say, "Do you know who be the person? This is my business partner. This is my business partner." Not say your business partner. Now we are bra. They talk with you. He said, "What are you talking about? Which bra?" He no say that time when I rush the phone, say me I see everything. My people, the girl come they call back. The girl come they call back. He go call, he go pick up. He tell us, say, don't worry, no mind this stupid woman, I go call you later. He go call, he come tell me say, you want to talk with her? I say, give me phone, make I talk to her. If you now be your business partner, let me talk to her. Then, you know, give me the phone. I tell her, I say, see, I say, he thinks they do with a foolish person. The question when the girl they ask you, you know if you answer them the question. So this girl call. Tell me if now truly your I tell her say, not tell her say, do you think you're dealing with a foolish person? If this girl is truly your business partner, what right does she have to still be calling you, knowing say your wife when they with you, she don't see the call, she is angry. If not me, I don't go call. I go say message. I say beg, make una sort. Is everything okay? I hope I didn't cause any problem. You guys should sort it out. But this girl was calling. Later, me I come to ask myself, say, what is really going on? Who be this girl? Where made this girl go? They get this kind of mind. They call a married man like this. I never know. So that time, oh, you don't tell this girl, say, we know they, we don't divorce, we are this. So you don't give the girl, the girl has already taken him as her husband. The girl has already been calling him husband. So that happened. It was a bad day. I didn't talk, I didn't say anything. Later, I can't ask God, say, God. I said, God, what is going on? I did endure. I endure so many calls where my ex-husband go there for house. He go make calls. Sometimes I go come downstairs. I go to listen. You go they make call. They talk. You don't say they talk with women. You go to talk. You go to talk all those sexual talks. I go to listen. I'm like, what is going on? You go to talk sexual talks. I go to listen. You know go no say I didn't listen. I didn't confront him. I didn't ask him question. I kept quiet. He go to talk different, like every day. Sometimes he go stay awake till 2 o'clock, still they talk. I kept quiet. I was like, God, give me the heart to forgive. Give me the heart to forgive, because I have thought about it. I've thought about my children. Everybody have been telling me for the sake of children. I've thought about it. I've thought about children. I've thought about the problem with me I get. Like, how do I face people? How do I face the people? How do I face the world? Say this marriage end. How do I face, like, everything was, I was so tormented. And then I was asking God to give me the forgiving spirit. I was asking God to give me the forgiving spirit. My people, there was a day I was pushing myself to find a way to forgive him. As of this, and I'm telling you guys, I'm saying this, not that I'm saying it for you guys. I'm referring to my children. If you're watching this video today, it's okay. But I'm saying this also so that tomorrow, if my children, you guys, my children, Kosi and Kiona, you listen and you wake up tomorrow, you will know that I tried to hold this marriage. I tried for this marriage, even though we have been facing troubles and trials and all the steps that we have gone to the level it has gone. I gave the chance for things to work out. I gave the chance for you guys, Kosi and Kiona. I gave the chance for things to work out between me and your father. But my daughters, my best was not enough. And that I'm a human being. I am a human being. I have a life. I have my spirit. I have my brain. I have to make my decisions sometimes myself. I am not a slave and I am not a nobody. And for no reason, when I realize that I might do this just to endure the pain and stay because of few people, tomorrow, what if I end up not being happy? You both will ask me why. As of that thing was happening, was going on, as of 2019, from June 2019 to that last year, say for example, I think around, no, from June, either June or May 2019 till that July 2020, we didn't have any intimacy. Because we're not sleeping together. He moved his things from the bedroom. He doesn't sleep in our bedroom. So we didn't have any intimacy. And hello, based on the way the things go, I go come tell and say, come begin the beg and say, come up. Because when I even tell him, say, I know push you from our bedroom, he didn't want to. So, my dear people, for a year, we were in the house, but we didn't have no intimacy. Okay? So that 2020, I was now asking myself, I said, God, I prayed. I said, God, give me it was not easy for me. But I was asking God, I said, please, give me the spirit of forgiveness. Make me to forgive. Make me to forgive. On that very faithful day, he was downstairs. I came to him as my husband. I came to him. I stayed with him. I spent the night, some moments with him. I believe that if a woman where you and know they in good time, we be say we'll never stay with each other for a year, and she came to you after a year, she came to you, no be say you don't even go to meet her, you don't even go to her bedroom. Let me come to you where you lie down and sleep. Let me meet you. It simply means that the woman wants you back. It simply means that the woman wants peace. People have peace just by, when partners quarrel, the only time they settle is through intimacy. I came down to him. I spent moments as a husband and wife with him. And after, I went back to my chambers. In the morning, if I was to be a man, I would come upstairs where my wife was. I will come to my wife's chamber. I will give her a kiss. I will hug her. I will say, I am sorry. I will say, I am sorry. I will say, thank you for accepting me back. Because we don't need to discuss any more about it. We don't need to talk, say, okay, you know, as in now, you say you don't come back. As you say now, you can't come to me. How we go do am? Do you still want me back? Do you still think we should start again? I have already shown you that we should start all over. And that was what I did. In the morning, he didn't come to my chambers. He didn't even say hello. He just left to work. In his work, he did not call. He did not ask how we were doing until he came back. I was pained. He be me like say, that very night. He be me like say, make I just wake up and slap myself. Make me say, everything that happened that night didn't happen. Because I was disappointed. I don't know how to call it. Anyway, I'm not going to say disappointed. Let me just say, I wasn't disappointed like at that moment. I felt like sad, like, how come? And this man supposed to have come. I thought this man should have, you know, find a way and understand and understood the signal that I gave to him. And understood that I am willing for us to make things work out. But he didn't come. He didn't also come when he was at work. And then he finished and he came back from work. My people. When he came back, I was upstairs cleaning. And then he went to make fufu in the kitchen. When he was making fufu, he was answering a call. I came down. He closed the kitchen door. I came down to the kitchen and I was hearing him say, Enna, abom the girl. Abom the girl, no. I've also sent him picture. I've mo no to be all the size na like man. The girl is a belenwa. Imagonu. All the too young. I show somebody at that age. I show somebody at that age. Obo age, yeah. All this girl I forgo for her. Hey, not this girl, and I forgo for her. He was saying so many things. For the people when they hear English, for my children, sorry, for my children's sake, because they don't understand. So when he came back and he was making fufu in the kitchen, he closed the kitchen door and he was making call. I was receiving this, I was hearing this call. The call was somehow, and he was talking so silently. And I came downstairs, stayed by the side of the door. And I was not hearing him say, I called her, the girl, she gets the kind of boobs, her chest, now the kind when I they like. But the thing be saying, the girl now, she is still a small girl. You know, she is still a small girl, her age. Now the age that be the problem. If like say she don't come up small, they don't mature small, then I wouldn't mind. I forgo for her because, you know, I really like her. She's really a beautiful girl and young, but only the age is too young. So I was listening. Him and this person was talking. He now happened to be a friend of him who had never talked to us. I never know about this friend. I never know that he had such friend. I don't know his name. I don't know if they existed. He never talked to me. He never greeted me as like my friend wife. He now happened to be his friend that I hear him talk about. When I was in that kitchen and my body was boiling. This is a man that I gave my body the previous night. This is a man that I went to make up with as a wife the previous night. This is a man that I took my time to ask how we can start all over again to make things work out. I'm making this video. This is probably the day you will see this video. It's not the date I make it. Today is 21st of February 2021. I'm going to make it and I'm going to save it until I finish editing other videos, and then I'll open it. 21 February 2020, 21st February 2021. That's the day I'm making this video.